Welcome, dreamers, to a world unveiled. Tonight, as the stars twinkle above, we journey to the North Pole for our next tale. The Starry-Eyed Santa. Let's unwind and drift into this magical world, where every snowflake whispers of wonder and joy. As you nest comfortably, let the day's worries melt away. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine the silent, sparkling beauty of the North Pole, a place where dreams come to life under the watchful gaze of the stars. With each word of our story, feel yourself relaxing more and more, embraced by the spirit of Christmas and the magic of Santa's journey. Let these soothing tales be your lullaby, leading you into a peaceful slumber. Now, let's begin our starlit adventure, and may your dreams be as sweet and joyful as the story we're about to unfold. Good night, and let the magic of the night carry you to a world of serene dreams. Chapter 5. A Starry Christmas Eve. As the year progressed and another Christmas season approached, the North Pole was once again a hub of festive activity. Santa Claus, with the lessons of life ingrained deeply in his heart, oversaw the preparations with a renewed sense of purpose. The experiences of the past year had transformed not just Santa, but the entire spirit of the holiday season at the North Pole. The workshop was alive with the sounds of creation, the tapping of hammers, the rustling of wrapping paper, and the soft hum of machinery. The elves worked with a joy that was more profound than ever before, each aware of the deeper meaning in their craft. Santa, walking through the workshop, felt a connection with every toy, every gift that was being prepared. He understood that each item was not just a plaything, but a token of love, a bridge between hearts. He took time to speak with the elves, sharing ideas and appreciating their hard work. In the midst of the preparations, Santa found a quiet moment to gaze at the starry sky. The star that had guided him on his journey. The previous year shone brightly, a constant reminder of the lessons he had learned. Santa felt a wave of gratitude for the journey he had undertaken, for it had enriched the essence of Christmas. As Christmas Eve approached, Santa reviewed the list of children and their wishes. This year, he had added a special touch to each gift, inspired by his travels and the people he had met. He wanted each child to feel a personal connection, to know that they were understood and cherished. The sleigh was prepared with extra care, polished to a shine and adorned with festive decorations. A reindeer, aware of the importance of their task, ran eagerly, ready to embark on the magical journey. Santa donned his red suit, the fabric softer and more comfortable than ever before. He was ready for the journey, ready to spread the joy and warmth of Christmas to every corner of the world. As he climbed into the sleigh, Santa, a surge of excitement. This was not just a delivery of gifts, which was a celebration of love, a spreading of the Christmas spirit in its purest form. The reindeer took off, their hooves lightly touching the snow before lifting into the night sky. The North Pole, with its twinkling lights and cheerful farewells, faded into the distance as Santa began his annual voyage. The first stop was a small town, where the houses were adorned with lights and decorations. Santa moved quietly, delivering gifts with a sense of joy and connection. He left special notes with some of the gifts, messages of hope and encouragement, tokens of the deeper bond he now shared with the children of the world. At each stop, Santa took a moment to appreciate the scene before him. The quiet houses, the twinkling lights, the peacefulness of the night. He felt a deep connection with the world, a bond that transcended distance and time. As he traveled from country to country, city to city, Santa spread not just gifts, but a message of love and understanding. He knew that each gift would bring joy, but more importantly, it would bring a sense of connection, a reminder of the magic and wonder of Christmas. The star that had guided him twinkled in the sky, a companion on his journey. Santa felt guided not just by the star, but by the love and lessons it represented. He knew that this Christmas Eve would be remembered for its spirit of connection and joy. A true reflection making the lessons of love from giving. As Santa continued his journey across the globe, the sleigh glided effortlessly through the starry night. Each stop was a unique tableau of festive warmth and anticipation. Santa's heart swelled with joy as he witnessed the universal spirit of Christmas, alive and glowing in homes far and wide. In a bustling city, Santa navigated rooftops adorned with glistening lights. He descended into a home where a child had asked for something to share with her siblings. Santa left a board game designed for laughter and togetherness, along with a note emphasizing the joy of shared experiences. He imagined the family gathered around playing and creating memories, a scene of harmony and happiness. Further along his route, Santa visited a remote cottage surrounded by a blanket of snow. Here, a child had wished for a friend, feeling lonely through a vast wilderness. Santa carefully placed a plush toy, crafted to be a companion and confidant, beside the sleeping child. He also left a book of adventure stories, encouraging the child to explore worlds beyond through imagination. As Santa traveled, he realized that each gift was a catalyst for deeper experiences of learning, sharing, or exploring. They were not just material items, but symbols of larger concepts like companionship, adventure, and togetherness. In a small town, Santa encountered a house where the spirit of Christmas seemed dimmed by recent hardships. Here, he took extra care, even gifts that brought not just joy, but also comfort and hope. He left behind a small, glowing ornament that cast a soft, reassuring light, a symbol that even in dark times, there was light and hope to be found. Santa's journey took him over mountains and across seas, through snowflakes and starlight. Where below was a patchwork of cultures and landscapes, each with its own way of celebrating the season. Santa cherished these differences, knowing they enriched the tapestry of human experience. At each stop, Santa felt a deeper connection to the children and their families. He saw their dreams, understood their hopes, and felt their love. This connection was a gift in itself, a priceless treasure that filled Santa's journey with meaning and joy. As the night progressed, Santa's sleigh crossed into different time zones, bringing to places where Christmas morning was dawning. He watched as the first light of day touched the homes he had visited, imagining the joy and surprise that would greet his carefully chosen gifts. The star in the sky, his constant guide, seemed to shine with a special radiance, reflecting the joy and love that Santa was spreading across the world. It was a symbol of the journey he had taken, a journey that had transformed not just this Christmas, but every Christmas to come. Santa's heart was full of gratitude for the lessons he had learned, for the love he had shared, and for the spirit of Christmas that united the world. He knew that his journey was about more than delivering gifts. It was about nurturing the bonds of love, kindness, and understanding that were the true gifts of the season. As the night deepened, Santa's sleigh soared over a landscape blanketed in the serene beauty of the winter's night. The homes, though now, were nestled in sleep, awaiting the magic of Christmas morning. Santa, guided by the shining star above, continued his journey with a heart overflowing with the spirit of the season. In a quiet suburb, Santa arrived at a home where a child had wished for the return of a lost pet. So while Santa couldn't bring back the pet, he left a small, cuddly toy animal and a heartfelt note expressing understanding and empathy. He hoped it would offer some comfort and remind the child of the love and joy that their pet brought. Santa and visited an apartment in a bustling city where a young boy had asked for help for his struggling family. Santa carefully arranged gifts that were practical, yet filled with warm clothes, a festive meal, and a few toys. He included a note expressing hope and encouragement, reminding that they will not omit in their struggles. Throughout the night, Santa encountered homes filled with different traditions and ways of celebrating Christmas. In some homes, he saw shoes left out instead of stockings. In others, branches of trees decorated with handmade ornaments. Each tradition was a unique expression of the holiday spirit, and Santa cherished them all. In a remote village, Santa delivered gifts to a community center where a group of children would gather in the morning. He left toys and books, but also art supplies and musical instruments, encouraging creativity and expression among the children. With each stop, Santa's understanding of the diverse tapestry of human life deepened. He saw the common threads that connected us all: love, hope, and the desire for connection. These were the true gifts of Christmas, the ones that lasted beyond the season. Santa's journey took him over snow-capped mountains and across shimmering seas, under starry skies that stretched endless and vast. The beauty of the world, so peaceful and still in the night, filled Santa with a sense of awe and gratitude. As the first hints of dawn began to light the eastern skies, Santa's sleigh headed towards its final destinations. He had crisscrossed the globe, bringing joy and spreading the spirit of Christmas in every corner. The star that had been his guide now seemed to shine with a gentle approval, its light a comforting presence in the dark sky. Santa felt a deep connection to this celestial beacon, a symbol of the journey he had undertaken and the lessons he had learned. As he made his final stops, Santa felt a bittersweet sense of completion. This Christmas Eve, marked by a deeper understanding and connection, had been a journey like no other. He had not only delivered gifts, but had also shared the essence of love and giving. With the last gift delivered and the first light of Christmas morning breaking, Santa guided his sleigh back towards the North Pole. He was returning home not just to the place of his residence, but to a place that was a manifestation of the Christmas spirit, a spirit that he carried within him, now more than ever. The journey of Christmas Eve was complete, but the journey of spreading love and understanding, of nurturing the bonds that unite us, would continue. For Santa Claus, the starry-eyed giver of joy, every day was an opportunity to bring a little more magic into the world. As the first rays of Christmas morning sun began to light the sky, Santa by sleigh made his way back to the North Pole. The journey of the night, filled with moments of love and giving, was coming to an end. The reindeer, their coats glistening in the early light, galloped through the clouds with a sense of accomplishment and joy. Santa, looking back at the world below, felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The homes he had visited, now waking up to the magic of Christmas morning, held stories of hope, joy, and love stories that Santa had become a part of. He had only delivered gifts, but had also woven a tapestry of connection and understanding that spanned the globe. Upon arriving at the North Pole, Santa was greeted with a warm welcome. The elves, eager to hear about his journey, gathered around as he recounted the night's adventures. Santa spoke of the homes he had visited, the unique traditions he had witnessed, and the special moments he had shared. He told them about the child who wished for comfort after the loss of a pet, the family that needed hope in their struggle, and the community that celebrated together. Each story was a reflection of the lessons of love and living that Santa had embraced more fully this year. The elves listened, their eyes wide with wonder, and their hearts touched by the tales. They realized that their work, the toys and gifts they had crafted, were more than just objects. They were extensions of love, symbols of a greater connection. Mrs. Claus, who had been a constant support throughout the season, smiled at Santa with pride and affection. She understood the depth of his journey, the transformation he had undergone. Together, they had seen the spirit of Christmas evolve, becoming something even more meaningful and profound. As the day progressed, the North Pole was alive with celebration. Elves sang carols and shared festive treats, basking in the joy of a successful Christmas. There was a feeling of unity and happiness that permeated the air, a sense of a shared mission fulfilled. Santa, joining in the festivities, felt a deep sense of belonging. The North Pole was not just a place, but a manifestation of the Christmas spirit, a spirit that he carried within him and had shared with the world. In the quiet moments of the day, Santa took time to reflect on his journey. He thought about the stars that had guided him, the symbol of his journey of discovery and understanding. The star had been more than a navigational beacon. It had been a reminder of the eternal touchiness of all things, of the universal language of love and giving. As nightfall on Christmas Day, Santa stood outside, gazing up at the starry sky. The star that had guided his journey shone brightly, a celestial witness to the journey that had taken place. Santa felt a kinship with his star, a connection that transcended space and time. He realized the good journey of Christmas Eve was a metaphor for the journey of life, a journey of spreading joy, understanding the love. The gifts he had delivered were symbols of this larger purpose, tokens of a spirit that knew no season. Santa knew that the lessons he had learned and the experiences he had shared would continue to shape his approach to Christmas in the years to come. He had embarked on a journey of the heart, and in doing so, had brought a new depth to the celebration of the season. And as the North Pole settled into the peace of the night, Santa Claus, the starry-eyed giver of joy, looked forward to the many Christmases to come, each an opportunity to spread more love, more understanding, in the tranquil hours of the evening, as the North Pole reveled, and in the afterglow of another Christmas successfully celebrated, Santa Claus sat in his favorite armchair, a cup of steaming cocoa in hand. The room was aglow with the soft light of the fireplace, casting a cozy warmth that contrasted with the snowy scene visible through the window. Santa's mind wandered through the events of the night, each memory a cherished snapshot of the joy and wonder he had witnessed. He thought about the children waking up to their gifts, their faces alight with excitement and happiness. Each reaction, though unseen by him, was vivid in his imagination, bringing a smile to his face. He pondered over the unique requests he had fulfilled, the special touches he had added to each gift, and the notes of hope and encouragement he had left behind. These are the embodiments of the lessons he had entered, the essence of a Christmas that went beyond material gifts, reaching into the realm of emotional and spiritual connection. Outside, the night was still and clear, the stars twinkling like diamonds scattered across a velvet canvas. The guiding star, his celestial companion during the journey, was particularly luminous. Its light a gentle reassurance of the path he had chosen. Santa's thoughts then turned to the elves, his loyal companions in the grand endeavor of Christmas. Their dedication, skill, and cheer were integral to the magic of the season. Santa felt a surge of gratitude for their hard work and for the joy they brought into every toy and gift they created. He also thought of Mrs. Claus, his partner and confidant, whose wisdom and support had been his guiding light. Their ability to understand and nurture the spirit of Christmas was a source of constant inspiration. Together, they had witnessed the evolution of the holiday, each year adding a new layer to its rich tapestry. As Santa sipped his cocoa, he reflected on the future Christmases. He knew that each year would bring new challenges and new joys. The world was ever-changing, and with it, the dreams and wishes of the children he served. But one thing would remain constant: his commitment to spreading love, joy, and the true spirit of Christmas. Lessons he had learned on his journey, the experiences he had shared, and the connections he had made would continue to shape his approach to the holiday. Christmas was a time of giving, but also a time of understanding, of reaching out and touching hearts. Santa knew that his role as the bearer of gifts was just one part of a larger mission, a mission to nurture the bonds of human connection, to spread hope and joy, and to remind the world of the love binds us all. As the fire in the hearth crackled softly, casting warm and inviting glow, Santa felt a deep sense of peace, a spirit of Christmas. Outside, The star that had guided him shone on, a symbol of the journey he had taken and the journey still to come. Santa looked forward to each new Christmas, to the opportunities he would bring to share the lessons of love and giving. And as the North Pole settled into the quiet of the night, Santa Claus, the starry-eyed symbol of Christmas, rested in the knowledge that the magic he had spread would continue to ripple to the world, touching lives and warm hearts. As the clock in the North Pole chimed, signaling the end of Christmas Day, Santa Claus stood by the window of his study, gazing out at the peaceful night. The stars above shine with a serene light, each one a distant world, a beacon in the vastness of the universe. The guiding star, his celestial companion during the season's journey, twinkled with a special brilliance, a silent witness to the magic that had unfolded. Santa's heart was filled with a quiet joy and a deep sense of fulfillment. The journey of this Christmas had been unlike any other, marked by a profound connection to the world and its inhabitants. He had not only delivered gifts, but also shared the true essence of Christmas, love of compassion, and the joy of giving. He shouted the children who had woken up to their gifts, the laughter and excitement echoing across the globe. Each present had been a symbol of love, a reminder of the invisible threads that connect us all. Santa felt a deep gratitude for the opportunity to be a part of their lives, even if just for a moment, to bring a touch of magic and happiness. Santa also reflected on lessons he had learned, the experiences that had enriched his understanding of the holiday. He had seen the diversity of traditions and celebrations, the myriad ways in which the spirit of Christmas was expressed. These experiences had deepened his appreciation for the holiday, making it more meaningful and profound. As he stood there, lost in thought, Santa realized that the journey of Christmas was an ongoing one. A journey that didn't end with the delivery of gifts. It was a journey of the heart, of continuously spreading love and joy, of touching lives and nurturing the spirit of the season. The lessons of love and giving he had learned would guide him in the years to come, shaping the way he approached each Christmas. He knew that each year would bring new challenges, new joys, and new opportunities to share the magic of the season. Santa turned from the window, feeling a sense of peace and contentment. He knew that the magic of Christmas, the spirit of love and giving, would continue to thrive, not just in the North Pole, but in the hearts of people everywhere. As he prepared to retire for the night, Santa took one last look at the starry sky. The guiding star shone brightly, a constant reminder of the journey he had taken and the journey still to come. It was a symbol of hope, a beacon of the enduring magic of Christmas. Santa climbed into bed. The events of the night were playing in his mind. As he drifted off to sleep, he felt a profound connection to the world, to the people he had touched, and to the holiday that he had sought for so long. The North Pole, now quiet and still, rested in it a blanket of night. The workshops were silent, the elves asleep, dreaming of their next Christmas to come. Then in the sky above, the stars continued to shine, guardians of the night and witnesses to the magic that had unfolded. Santa Claus, the starry-eyed giver of joy, vanished with a heart full of love, ready for the many Christmases yet to come. We dream of opportunity to spend